Hello there and welcome to Willika's Place. Today I want to talk about one of my favorite mediums, as you can see, watercolors. Here I have my palettes which I always use, and let's take a moment and appreciate the oldest of my family. And as you can see there, I only have several colors left in this palette. So here I swatched the colors, and this palette is here. You can see the colors right there. This palette has some of my favorite colors. You can see the swatches here, and the favorite shade of green is this one, which is right here. I bought this palette when I started running out of colors in the previous ones. So the first colors I ran out was yellow and blue. As you can see, I'm also starting to run out here of yellow, and the swatches are here. But I have to say that I feel like this palette has less pigment than others. Even when I use just a little amount of water, the colors turn out very transparent. And here's the fanciest palette that I own. Of course, there are much more fancier ones in the market, but this is the one I've got. I really love the selection of shades in this one. You can see all the swatches here. I think that I hardly ever mix my own shades when I got this palette. I just use everything I have here. I bought this palette because I needed it for my art classes in art school, just for watercoloring classes. So I understand that mastering this medium is not that easy, but I never wanted to be a master of it. I enjoy it, so why not use it? So I really enjoy splashing around with watercolors and making pastel backgrounds with it. And speaking about splashing, I will show you one piece that I made to become my new background. But before that, I wanted to show you some of my works that I did with watercolors. The first one is this one. I did it a while ago, and I was inspired by the project we made at art school. So I came back and made this simplified version of it, and I really love how colors mix right here. And I think it's quite interesting. Yeah, very simple, but somehow I really love it. Another project that I would like to show you is this one, and this is a good example of how I usually use my watercolors. I use them to fill the pieces of this drawing, for example. And as you can see, there's not much color mixing included in this one, but I really like how pastel the colors turn, and yet is still very colorful and pleasant to look at. And the last piece is this one, and I love how green and the blue mix here and here. It's very nice. I think that it's very calming to mix colors and see how they turn out on paper. And yeah, I think that's it. And now let's come back to the splashing part. And I made this piece to become my new background in social media, and I really love how this turned out. Even though I made it on just regular paper, not the watercolor paper. You can see a bit of wrinkling here and there, but it still looks quite nice, I think. I love it. I think that's the most important thing. And like I said, I really like how it turned out, and I think that's another thing to love about watercolors, that you never really know how the final piece will look like. I have a quick walkthrough of how I made this particular piece, and I'll insert the footage right here. And I will come back at the end of the video with my last thoughts. We are nearly finished with this video. However, I wanted to introduce my new outro. You will see it any second now, and I just wanted to thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please press like and subscribe for more videos from me. I say goodbye now and see you next time.